Hello, everybody. It's Ryno.
It's Kathy. Hi.
And you can see Craig
I'm
tweeting over there.
phone.
He's tweeting. We are here at Epcot. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and there is a new what's this called with the food kiosks around the world showcase that they're doing this year. Do you remember the name?
No.
Holidays around the world.
Yeah, well, that's an Epcot event.
Oh, yeah, hey, look.
Oh,
Holidays
okay.
around the world.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it probably should have done research before I started here, but we got Kathy for that reason. And as you can see, we've got the tree up. And today it seems like they're going to be previewing the booths a little bit too, because one just opened behind us. This one is called the
Seasonal Southern Delights.
Seasonal Southern Delights, and it is an interesting looking menu. So
They got on it Hoppin' John, which is black-eyed peas, ham hocks, kale. It's more of a New Year's dish actually. It's what I made last year.
yeah,
It's a very New Orleans, I believe.
New Orleans.
Blackened catfish and a chocolate and pecan tart.
Yeah, that's southern.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna get some stuff here and give it a try and see what happens. So let's get in line before it gets crazy.
Okay.
So the first issue we've run into is they're doing these food and wine type kiosks, but as Craig pointed out, they took away all the tables from the food and wine
We
festival.
have our
So we have
lovely trash can.
yes. We're, if nothing, we are dumpster models here, trash can beauties. But we got one of every one of the main things. So we got the catfish, the hoppin' john, and the pecan tart. And the first thing when they handed them to us, I was like, oh my gosh, these are actually heavy. They're like a full portion.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's not like I mean, the price reflects that too, because the catfish was $11, the hoppin' john was $10, and then the tart was, what do you think?
$4.50.
$4.50. So big portion. So we'll see if the taste delivers on that as well. Grits. What are your initial impressions?
Okay, so I think we all agreed on this. Might be because it took us a little while because we were filming and taking photos of it. Catfish is seasoned and cooked perfectly. However, ours is already a little cold. Again, we were taking photos of videos. That's probably our fault. Served on top of the cheddar grits. It's a good dish. It's a really good dish.
Yeah. I like the fried okra.
Yeah, at $11, if I had the choice between going already to a quick service at like Electric Umbrella or coming here and getting this, 100 times over and over again, this.
I do this before anywhere else.
Yeah, and the Hoppin' John,
Explain to us what a hoppin' john is again.
yeah, the Hoppin' John, from what I read about it when I made it for New Year's last year, it's a southern kind of like good luck dish. It's made with rice, black-eyed peas, ham hocks. This one has cornbread in it and kale, and so it's like this is served weird. Whenever I made it, it told me like it should end up being kind of like a stew. I could have just found it from a weird website though, so I don't know. I'm not an expert on it, but this is actually pretty good. The portion size is just way too big. They could have made
It's a
this
sharing dish.
Yeah,
for
I
like
would
a family
share
of
this one.
yeah, sharing for a family of 5.
Yeah.
There's a lot more in there than it even looks in
Yeah.
this video.
It's heavy. I would say it's probably a pound.
So we'll get into this, eat more of this, and then we'll get into that tart. Okay, we were not kidding when there was an exorbitant amount of food. I mean, there's still like this much left, and I'm like, man, I want to go to another booth. So we are going to dig into the dessert now. This is a pecan tart. Kathy, before we get in here, do you like pecan pie?
Yes, I do.
I haven't had it since I was a kid. I remember not liking it with a kid, so I don't know what I'm going to expect with this tart. So let's get in.
Let's try it.
This never melting whipped cream. Oop, firm.
Looks very tart.
This is actually really good. Like, I don't know what that whipped cream is, but that whipped cream is really, really good.
What do you think, Kathy?
It's good. I mean, if that's Cool Whip or whatever, it's holding up well in the heat. Tastes like the pecan tassies we used to make back in Pittsburgh. They're pretty good.
I would come and eat this again. Just this.
Mm-hmm. But again, I think this is something I would split with somebody.
Oh yeah. I mean, the cream is still covering. Like that's a massive. That's a big tart. I know this was $4.50. wash it down with some rice and beans.
Perfect chaser.
Like a bird. Ooh, that was a big piece. Going full in.
I felt like the only way to do it justice was to just shove it all
Get in there,
one.
yeah. Did you get the whipped cream too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What do you think?
That's a hell of a dessert.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
It really is.
Do you think there's caramel in it or it's just drizzled on top?
No, but they've got that, like, whatever that is underneath, and you put the pecans on top.
Yeah.
Almost looks like chocolate.
I mean, I don't eat pecans a lot. Yeah, you're right. I feel like there's chocolate holding the pecans in the tart, but then the caramel drizzled on top. I don't eat them often since Kylie's deathly allergic to all kinds of nuts. But wow, I am glad she's not here today because this is excellent. I'm glad I get to partake in it. Very good.
Okay, final thoughts on seasonal Southern. Holidays around the world, seasonal Southern delights.
Very good.
Yeah, overall, very, very good. Catfish and pecan tart, obviously.
Yes.
Winner, yeah.
Those are the two things to get. Hoppin' John, not bad, but it kind of felt, the more we ate it, the more it felt like they just dropped some black-eyed peas on top of some white rice. It didn't really...
It didn't feel like worth the $10, you know,
No.
like that. I mean, yeah, it was a good portion, but it felt like what you said, a little lazy, like it was sprinkled
Yeah.
on top of white rice.
It was kind of bland, too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? For the holidays, if you're from somewhere that's what they serve, now you can get it here at Epcot.
True,
Couldn't
yeah.
do that before.
And
Good
there
point.
there is an item we didn't get that I'm actually interested in returning to this booth for at some point. There is a s'mores drink, frozen s'mores, and it comes in both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. The alcoholic one is like $10.50 and the non-alcoholic is like $4.50, so it's $6 for the one shot, which is a little crazy to me. It better be a full-size drink, but it seemed like a bit much right now. I want to save that for
Like evening, that would be-
yeah, that's a like a dessert. Like, hey, let's go for a stroll around Epcot and have one of those kind of drinks. So,
Agreed.
so we're gonna go walk off our dinner now, I think.
To the next food booth.
To the next food booth. So we recommend this one. Have you been to I already forgot. Holidays around the world. Holidays around Epcot. And
Holidays around the world.
no, it's right there. Oh, it does. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it had a
it's
picture,
been that
and I
way
thought
for
it was.
like 6 years now.
Have you been to Holidays around the world and experienced any of the food booths? What's your favorite? What was your favorite item at this food booth? Let us know in the comment section below.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.